know, when I tell people that over 80% of hotels need water softeners, they're often surprised. But the reality of hard water's impact on hotel operations is pretty eye-opening, isn't it? We have Chris Camp, a water treatment specialist from Aquamaster Water Treatment Limited, talking with us today.
Absolutely. And what's really fascinating is how much this affects the bottom line. I mean, we're talking about everything from guest complaints about spotty glassware to significantly higher energy bills because of scaled equipment. Did you know that equipment with scale buildup can use up to 30% more energy?
That's a staggering number. It really shows why getting the right water softener system is vital. Speaking of which, I've always been curious. What's the standard way to calculate the right size for a hotel's water softener?
Well, it's actually quite systematic. You start with the basics. Typically, hotels use about 70 gallons per room per day. Then you multiply that by the number of rooms and the water hardness level. I'll give you a quick example.
Please do. I'm sure our listeners would love a practical breakdown.
Okay, so let's take a 120-room hotel. If each room uses 70 gallons per day, that's 8,400 gallons daily. Now, if your water hardness is 10 grains per gallon, you multiply those together and get 84,000 grains to remove per day. But here's the kicker. You should always add a safety factor of 1.5 to account for peak usage and fluctuations.
That's a great point. We'll come back to that in just a moment, but first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Are you a hotel owner struggling with hard water problems? Aquamaster Water Treatment Limited has been your trusted water treatment expert since 1975. With over 45 years of experience and industry-leading certifications, we specialize in custom water softening solutions for hotels of all sizes. Visit us at 8:/W aquamasterwater.co.uk to learn how we can help protect your investment and improve your guests' experience.
Thanks for that. You know, speaking of system design, I've noticed there's been a shift toward duplex systems in hotels. What's your take on that?
Oh yeah, that's a really interesting development. You see, duplex or twin-tank systems are becoming the go-to choice for mid to large hotels because they solve one of the biggest challenges, continuous soft water supply. While one tank is regenerating, the other keeps providing soft water. It's pretty clever, right?
Makes perfect sense. I imagine this is particularly important during peak usage times, like when everyone's taking morning showers.
Exactly. And you know, this is where sizing really becomes critical. Have you ever wondered why some hotels still struggle with water quality, despite having softeners installed?
I have. Is it usually a sizing issue?
More often than not, yes. The thing is, undersizing can lead to hard water breakthrough, but, and this is something people don't often realize, oversizing can be just as problematic. It can actually create health risks like Legionella due to water stagnation.
That's fascinating and a bit concerning. How do you prevent that?
Well, it's centered on proper system design, regular maintenance, and ensuring the system aligns with actual usage patterns. For a 120-room hotel, you're typically looking at a system that needs about a 7-foot by 2.5-foot area in the utility room. Having those control valves and automation systems to manage regeneration cycles effectively is vital.
Speaking of automation, I've heard there are some pretty sophisticated control systems now available. What's your experience with those?
Oh man, the technology has come so far. Modern systems are smart enough to adjust operations based on actual water usage patterns, optimize salt consumption, and even send alerts when maintenance is needed. It's really quite amazing how far we've come from the manual systems of the past.
And I suppose this all ties back to guest satisfaction in the end.
Absolutely. Think about it. Better showers, cleaner glasses, softer towels. These are the things that guests notice, even if they don't realize it's all thanks to proper water treatment. We're talking about three key benefits here: guest satisfaction, equipment longevity, and operational efficiency.
This has been incredibly informative. Any final thoughts for our listeners who might be considering a water softener system for their hotel?
Yeah, I'd say don't focus solely on the initial cost. Consider the long-term value, your salt consumption, water efficiency, maintenance requirements, and most importantly, work with qualified professionals who understand the specific needs of the hospitality industry. Installing a system involves designing a solution that will serve your property and your guests for years to come.
Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today. For our listeners who want to learn more about commercial water softener systems, you can visit https://www.aquamasterwater.co.uk. Thanks for listening, everyone.